Hi everyone, I'm Jim Johnston and welcome to 4080 East Broad Street in Savannah, Georgia's landmark historic district. Let me tell you why this home is important. Number one, because it is one of the older homes in Savannah dating back to 1810. It's adorable. Number two, the location is absolutely insane. This is a rental investment paradise. Great single family home if that's what you want, but if you want to make some big bucks, this is the home to buy. Let me show you why. Come take a look. 4080 East Broad Street was built in an area of the historic district known as Trustees Garden. The gardens were built 1 year after the colony was founded in 1733, and the intent was to copy the botanical gardens of Chelsea and Oxford, England. About 10 acres total were put in Trustees Garden. 10 acres are still here to this day, and they later built homes in the garden, and this is one of the original homes still standing. So in previous videos, we've always talked about grand proportions, the big tall ceilings, 13 feet up in the air, and the gigantic rooms. That was a style known as Federal. This style is what's known as Colonial. Colonial is all about reasonable. It's all about common sense, smaller proportions. You still have the beautiful heart of pine floors throughout, you have the beautiful fireplaces, but the room proportions are actually quite smaller. These rooms are reasonable in size. They're only 9-foot ceilings. They're easier to heat and cool. It's easier to maintain. It's more intimate, and that's a very nice feel. Again, nothing offsets the fact that the location of this property is still one of the pristine in the city. It's fantastic. In most of your colonial homes, you had a configuration either a 4-4 or 4-2. This is a 4-2, meaning you have 4 rooms downstairs, living room, dining room, kitchen and den, and a full bath. And then up the beautiful staircase, you have 2 bedrooms. That's your 2. Sometimes you had 4, this is a 2. The rooms were smaller. The reason being is because it was difficult to heat a large room. So the rooms here are more intimate. This is your dining room, and you've got a coal fireplace for heating here. In the living room, which we were a second ago, you had a coal fireplace for heating as well. Right behind the camera, you have a beautiful kitchen as well. So for a colonial kitchen, this is actually a better size than you usually see. It's a basic U shape with granite countertops, wolf range, commercial hood, large Samsung refrigerator. This really does have a lot of space you ordinarily don't see in a colonial home, which is great. The 4th room on the 1st floor is actually the den, and the nice thing about it is it's situated right off of the living room, and it has pocket doors for privacy. So when the doors are open, you can use this one giant room for entertaining. But here's the advantage, the room's very versatile. If you want a bedroom on the 1st floor, the den has a full, actually quite large bath off the back as well. So if these doors are shut, this could also become a bedroom. And the whole back of the house joins the center hallway in the middle for breezes and goes into a screen back porch, which is really nice. Come take a look. You can about imagine what it was like trying to stay cool in 1810 before air conditioning existed. But all these homes were designed very smartly for airflow. All these homes in colonial times had these beautiful long hallways that went from front to back. So when your back door and front door open at the same time, you had a cross breeze. Just like now, I can feel the cross breeze coming through. So as you look down the hallway and these beautiful wide plank heart of pine floors that are still here to this day, you really appreciate what it was like living back then. But fortunately today, there's also a beautiful screen porch across the back of the home, so you can sit out back and sip wine in the afternoons. Now, one of the things you ordinarily don't see in colonial homes are larger bedrooms. As I mentioned earlier, usually in colonial architecture, most of the rooms are more compact for heating purposes. But not here. Here, the master bedroom is probably 13 by 20. It's ginormous by colonial standards. But not only is the master bedroom large, but so is the guest room as well. Both these rooms have the beautiful hard pine floors throughout and fireplaces in both. Both of them also have en-suite bathrooms. So from a convenience standpoint, this is a fantastic rental because you're in the heart of the historic district or a great residence as well. So the guest room, as I mentioned earlier, has, again, equally good proportions, fireplace, original heart of pine floor as well, and its own bathroom. What I'm getting to is this. In this home, if you want to make this your personal residence, fabulous, it's like a great home. But because of its location, which is in the slap dab historic district in town where all the tourists are, and it's got 2 bedrooms with private bathrooms, this will make a fantastic, a superb rental as well. Great investment property, either way you look at it. So as a recap, 4080 East Broad Street is located in Trustees Garden on the eastern edge of Savannah's landmark historic district. It's beautiful, it's colonial, it incorporates a lot of the original features that the house had. The beautiful wide plank heart of pine floors are still there. The beautiful fireplaces are still there. The setting is still idyllic, And not only would it make a fantastic resident, but it may make even better investment property because tourists are going to want to stay here. So for more information, contact us or have your favorite realtor contact us.